realized, like, fuck, bro, fuck what they think about me, because do they even care what I am going through? Do they even care how the actions have affected me? Do they even care that how they made me feel? Because how they made me feel is not love at all. It's not love, it's manipulation. And people find you intimidating and scary when you are a highly aware person, okay? And if you have been called like intimidating and scary a lot of times, I'm not talking about it scary in a that woo woo kind of way, okay? And spirit, that woo woo black magic kind of way. That's not what I'm talking about. Please shut your mouth with your nonsense, idiotic things, okay? Please don't do that. But I'm talking about it in a clarity way. People who are highly self aware, they're also very much now aware of you. So when you try to throw shade on them, when you try to throw your projections, your doubts, your fears, your limitations, and manipulation, whatever, it's just very obvious and almost obnoxious, okay? When you try to throw your chaos at them, it's just very obvious. I can see right through that shit. And what happens is, because your self awareness sharpens perception, awareness sharpens perception. So, manipulation just feels more louder and almost like superficial, because it is superficial. It's not a connection where you have found depth, it's a connection where you have found another superficiality and artificiality and everything like that, okay? All on the surface, which you can find like anywhere literally. It's so freaking abundant. People are unconsciously throwing so much shade at you, manipulating you. They're not even aware of themselves that they are doing it, but they're still doing it. So it's just misaligned, right? It's just misaligned. These people are just not meant for you. That's how you know. That's how you know they are not meant for you. You thought you met your reflection, you met a fucking stone, a rock, with no brains, no heart, no nothing. Okay, that's what you meant. But anyways, since you know, it's good for you, it's better for you now, because your discernment again, it's sharpened, and you know how to pinpoint their behaviors and not make excuses to stay in that toxic relationship or situationship just because of that, okay, person. Because this person surely is not going to make you feel alive, and also they are not there. These people are exactly going to act as the barrier between you and the life of your dreams that you want. So women, strong women, who have the ability to cut people off right then and there off the bat, okay, I'm telling you, they're always going to get the life of their dreams. They're always going to get what they want. And it's not because these women are toxic or these women gaslight themselves into moving on quickly. No, we suffer as well, okay? If you think that we don't suffer when we cut people off, no. Depends on the depth of the bond and connection we had with that person. It depends on that. But anyways, they're still not scared when they see and look at your behavior right off the bat. They're not scared to leave and exit. Anyways, guys, sorry, I lost the track of what I was saying. Okay, I just ran into one of my friends, and we were talking about I saw her after a long time, so it was good seeing her, It was good talking to her after such a long time. Anyways, let's come back to the topic, guys. So, yeah, if you have been called intimidating and scary just because you can see very clearly through everything that's going on around you, because that's how deeply you are also aware of yourself. It's because these people don't see, they don't understand that you have met your shadows, you have met your ego, okay? You have done that already. You have reflected, cringed, softened, and also integrated all of those dark, uncomfortable parts that has made you cringed out. You have also loved those parts, softened, and then finally integrated those into your light, with your light inside you, right? So it's easy. You could have also acted exactly the way these people did with you. You could have thrown shade at people. You could have turned toxic. You could have turned into some motherfucking, heartbreaker, a person with so much high walls built around you. But guess what? You haven't. I mean, do you know how much powerful, how much strength that it takes to not put up high walls around your heart even after going through such hard and harsh experiences, and still stay soft and still stay open, with your heart open and your mind open as well? Do you know how much courage that takes? So you have already done the work, you have already accomplished all of those goals that were necessary for you to realize your worth and have a strong, high self perception about you. That was necessary. These people exactly had to act like, so it was all strategic, The universe, it's never a coincidence or accident, okay? The universe knew that only if these people do not look at you the way you truly want to be looked at, only if these people throw shade at you, they act like they don't know your worth, that's when you are going to go inside you, come back to you, sit with yourself in silence, sit with yourself over the years to, be connected to the source that is God, to the source, that higher power other than you, who has brought you here on this earth and made it possible for you to, realize how much deserving, how much fucking worthy, and how much powerful, and how much blessed you are, and how much also divinely protected you are. Because these people, thank God, thank your lucky fucking stars that they left, okay? Because could you imagine if it worked? Where would you be right now? I don't know, smoking cigarettes, being into alcohol. I don't know. I don't know what all habits would have consumed you, but it didn't. Like, truly, thank your lucky fucking stars, okay? Get your shit together. Stop crying. Stop crying for these people who do not deserve you. You were never wrong. It was not your fault. And these people, they don't have to be wrong or right either for you. They just had to be real, okay? And were they being real with you about whatever they did? No, they never admitted that, right? They were not being honest with you. And that's why you had to cut them off, exactly, because they could never face their own darkness to have the, sense of accountability and awareness that admitting your, you can say, behavior about whatever you have done doesn't make you smaller, just makes you more highly respectful, and you can say highly intelligent and emotionally intelligent. And it also shows that you're very intelligent, because people who are intelligent, right? You will notice this in a person only who is very intelligent. And I'm not just saying academic kind of intelligence, I'm saying beyond and out of that box, okay? When you tell them something like some kind of new information, and this person already has one perception which is not the exact one as you are saying, okay, the new one, these people, they are not afraid to, step down from their ego and admit that, okay, that might be a possibility. And they are very quick to, update their information, update their previously, you can say, previously whatever information they had inside their head, perception, whatever they had inside their head. So these people are not scared to admit that they were wrong. Or even when they are right, they're also not gonna prove that to you. That's how you know this person is highly intelligent, because they do not care about having any kind of image of being intelligent, of being of high value. They already know that. They already know who they are. So why would they feel the need to explain to you? Why would they feel the need to even bother to, prove you anything? You don't have to prove anything when you already know who you are, truly. That's how will that's how you will know you have come across a very intelligent person, you know. So anyways, intelligent people, they're also not afraid to, immediately correct themselves when they said something wrong, okay, and immediately take accountability for that and make and save the connection before something like jealousy or hatred or whatever manipulation comes into scene. They don't allow all those, they don't entertain all those shit. Before it gets to that point, these people will cut you off. That's also how you know this person is not just very intelligent but also very self-aware, and that's how they are very much aware of what you're going to do next as well. Confirmation. Massive throat block has been removed, guys. I feel so live. Anyways, ooh, see, just look at the good weather and how much blessed am I to have. Oh my god, these birds are flying over. Oh my god, wait. This is such a beautiful view, guys. You guys, I'm so mesmerized by this beauty around me. Oh my god. I'm so blessed. Thank you, God, for helping me watch this beautiful sunlight and take this time to, create videos. That's honestly what I love doing, because I love creating videos like this for you guys, especially. I love doing it, and not to please anyone but to make myself happy, and that's the point. So when your awareness sharpens perception, that's when games feel very obvious. Manipulation feels loud and almost obnoxious, and passive aggressive behavior and tolerance to bullshit behavior becomes very less, and your neuroticism also becomes very less. You reacting to these behaviors because you've already seen it. And I'm not talking about already seen it in your life kind of way, yes, which you already have, by the way. You have seen other people throw shade at you, so obviously it was very clear, okay, not at that point when it happened, but now it's very clear. But anyways, so when you do the internal work, right, when you come back home to yourself and when you realize that, okay, you meet your own shadows, and those, and I'm not talking about that polished version of being confident, of being present when you're speaking to someone. That's not what I'm talking about. Obviously that's the bonus you get after meeting your shadows and doing the internal work of healing, right, from your trauma. That's the bonus. That's the, you can say, best thing that comes after. But I'm talking about the messy parts. I'm not talking about the polished version that you present yourself in the world as, but I'm talking about the dark, uncomfortable, and messy parts. Because you have met your ego, and you have met your shadows, and you have cringed, you have laughed at it, you have cried, you have softened, you have loved it, and then you have finally integrated. Instead of hating those parts in you, you have integrated those parts in you. So what this does is it's very powerful. I can never explain to you in words how much, you can say, brightens your perception, how much it makes you, highly a person of high value. So I just can't comprehend how much you gain, because it's only, you know what I'm saying, the hanged man from tarot. Because the hanged man usually represents like you are going through some healing phase where you're healing from your wounds, you're healing from the, you can say, dark parts which you are not aware of before within you, but going through these experiences in life has made you triggered and exactly made you aware of yourself even more. That's how you make yourself aware, okay? By going through these experiences. So anyways, that's why it was all very necessary and strategic to, go through these experiences and evolve into the person that God always needed and asked you to be, even before you were born on this planet. Okay, I feel like everyone's soul has a destiny, and for me, I feel like my destiny was always right where I'm here right now, exactly where I'm meant to be and supposed to be. It's no accident. That's how I know that those experiences, thank God it didn't kill me. Okay, I could have easily killed myself, but it didn't. That's how I also know that I'm very much divinely protected. Like, fuck. Like, confirmation, okay? Like, confirmation. Because if I continue to live that way, live with those people, stay in those places where I don't truly align with anymore, energetically speaking, mentally speaking, physically speaking, right? I surely wouldn't have made it so far in life. I surely wouldn't have crossed my age after 19 and being this 20-year-old person that I am today. Not just 20-year-old person, I mean, like, I just can't comprehend, how much truly alive I feel like now. It's like for the first 10 years, or you can say, yeah, for the first decade of my life, I didn't feel like I was truly alive. It's almost like I am just learning so many things from the school called life. From the school, I have learned so much things, and it's still teaching me a lot of things, by the way.